So you're thinking about moving to the Austin area. In today's video, we're gonna be talking all about it. Is now a good time to buy? Yes or no? Let's go. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. I am Dominique, and today we're gonna be talking all about whether or not now is a good time to buy. I have 5 reasons why I believe it is a very good time to buy. Let's go. So the first, I have my notes here as always. So the first thing I have on my list is more homes to choose from and less competition. As I mentioned in my last video, we have more inventory than ever right now. Right now we have 4 months of inventory available in the market, whereas last year this time we had 0.6 months, so less than a month of inventory. What does that even mean? Well, about 6 months of inventory is usually considered a balanced market. So right now, buyers just have more power than ever. And as we're heading into spring, we're definitely seeing things pick up. Things were super slow in the fall and winter months. And things are starting to pick up. We're starting to see a little bit more of multiple offers. Definitely not crazy like it was the last several years, but definitely starting to see more activity. But buyers still have more opportunity than ever. I just had some clients that went under contract, were on track to close in the next week or so, and we were able to get seller concessions. We were able to get money towards seller repairs. We were able to get a home warranty, just a bunch of things that I was able to get from my buyers that we weren't able to get in the last several years. You weren't able to get, you know, a home warranty. You weren't able to get money towards these items because there were, 20 plus offers on any given house. So you had to go with your strongest offer, basically asking for nothing. You weren't gonna get repairs. It just wasn't happening in that market. And so today we're definitely in a different market. And so that is a benefit to you if you're a buyer. If you're looking at coming into this market, you have opportunity because there's way more options to choose from. Whether that be, you're interested in a resale home, something with a little more character, or you're ready to go into new construction, because sellers are willing to make more offerings depending on how long the home has been on the market. And then builders likewise are looking to make a deal. They have more incentives. They're offering to pay for title policy. They're offering a 2-1 buy down where, your interest rate is lowered for the first 2 years. They're offering money towards those things. They're offering things like free appliances. All of these things are amazing for buyers. And the opportunity is not gonna be around forever. It's really great when you don't have a bunch of competition, because it's hard enough if you have, a few offers that you're going up against. But when you have 20 offers, there's no way. It just, all negotiation is thrown out the window. So now is a really great time to buy. And, because you're getting just way more incentives than we saw in the past. And that's not gonna be here forever. If interest rates drop super low again, we're gonna see buyers flood the market. It's just kind of supply and demand, and people have been kind of scared. Of course, because there's a recession, there have been many families and people that have been affected by layoffs and things like that. That is all very real. However, if you're able to take advantage of the current market, it's definitely smart to get in right now while there's less competition. Number 2, you can refinance later. So right now we're seeing a lot of the 2-1 buy down. And what that is basically you get funds from the seller, whether it be a resale home or a new construction home, and you buy down your rate for the first couple of years. And so, even though rates have been a lot higher historically than they have the last several years, you can buy down that rate to make your monthly mortgage payment more manageable. And then, you go in with the plan that within the next few years, you're gonna refinance. And one of the great things right now is that many lenders are offering a free refinance. You're getting that lower interest rate, and then in the next couple of years, the plan would be to refinance at that time. And many lenders are offering that. I have several good lenders in the Austin area that are awesome, that will get you to the closing table on time, and they're offering that free refinance, to buyers. So it's definitely something to keep in mind if you're concerned about interest rates. Definitely something that, we're going in with that state of mind when we're looking at homes and putting in offers and things like that. Definitely a plus in this market right now, and something that you want to keep an eye on. Number 3 is appreciation potential. Real estate has historically appreciated over time. So investing right now could mean, you're setting yourself up for long-term financial gain. As I mentioned in past videos, I don't have a crystal ball, nobody does, but over time, real estate remains a solid investment. The 8-year average annual appreciation from February 2016 to February 2023 is 6.6%. Of course, things grew a lot more quickly in the last several years. We saw increases of 30 to 40%. That's not the norm. We always say, on average, you'll see like a 3 to 5% increase annually. But, we see that over the course of those years, it was 6.6%. So that's really great. And it's just a forced investment, something that you have to be paying every month. It's a great way that many people have built wealth in the United States. So it remains, a smart investment. Okay, the next thing that I have on my list is more stability. And the reason that I put that is because rents have increased so much over the last 3, 5, 10 years in Austin. It's not the same city that it was. We're a very popular city. So many people have moved here. So supply and demand, the rent prices have increased a ton. Now things have kind of cooled in the last, 9 months or so since in the market, but rents remain high in the Austin market. We're number 5 in the nation for large cities for pricing. Yeah, the website Dwellsy has Austin at number 5 on its list of the most expensive large cities for rent. The top 4 are New York City, Boston, Massachusetts, San Jose, California, and San Francisco. So we're number 5, and we are not as big as those other cities, but we've grown so much because, many people have moved to Texas, especially in the last couple years, but we've had a lot of people moving to the Austin area. It's just one of the most popular cities in Texas, or the most popular city in Texas.
There's nothing that can stop you from becoming popular.
Owning a home can definitely provide a little more stability because you won't have a landlord that is increasing your rent every single year. And they do increase your rent because if you had an investment property that you were renting out, wouldn't you increase the rent too? Wouldn't you look and see, okay, what can I get in this market? I'm going to advertise it at that rate. People dog on landlords a lot, but if you owned a property and you were renting it out, you would do the exact same thing. One thing to keep in mind with this, there's definitely a caveat, is obviously property taxes have increased a lot since the property values have increased in Austin. So that's definitely an expense that you want to keep in mind that's growing. There have been talks by the governor and the state of Texas to lower property taxes. Nothing is set in stone. We don't know what's going to happen with that, but that is something that has been in the news. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully property taxes do go down because it is a big chunk of our taxes in the state of Texas, and I've talked about that in previous videos. Okay, and the last and final thing that I have on my list for benefits to buying right now, or really at any time, is freedom and pride of ownership. Basically, you just have the freedom to cultivate your own space, to create your own beautiful space that you love coming home to every day. You're not limited to what a landlord tells you. You're not limited to, paint colors, cabinet colors, flooring, landscaping. Well, an HOA will limit your landscaping a little bit. You can't go crazy there depending on whether or not you live in an HOA, and most neighborhoods are in an HOA. These days, but you just have the freedom to create a space that works for you and that you absolutely love. And that's something that provides just a great sense of pride and excitement. And I feel energized in my space because I've created a home that I love and that reflects my tastes and my interests. And you know what I mean? It's just a totally different sense of pride. And is owning a home a lot of work? It is. Our house, it was built in 1980, so there's always a project. But that is what we chose. You can obviously go the new construction route and there's way less projects, so I don't want to scare you. But yeah, you can plant the plants that you like. You can take pride in your yard. And I've taken up like gardening, which I never thought that I would take that hobby up. It wasn't my personality, but There's a real sense of pride in improving your home and something that, you know, you may not get from renting. So that's a true benefit to owning a home. It's just a different sense when you own something. Okay guys, that is my list. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much if you stayed this long watching. As always, let me know if you have any questions. You can leave a comment below, or I have my email in the description. Feel free to drop me a line. And of course, as I've mentioned before, if you're thinking of moving to the Austin area, whether it be in the next 30, 60, 90 days, I would absolutely love to help you. Let's connect, shoot me an email. I would love to help you get started on the process. Thank you again so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay connected with me. And I will see y'all very soon in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.